some dope ass Kool-Aid.
Man.
Yo,
That shit was terrible, man.
speaking of Starburst, like why
Don't shit on Starburst.
No.
Okay.
My favorite Starburst was the pink one, right?
Because you like BBWs.
Is that what it is?
What does pink have to do with BBW?
just
I don't
like
know. They
all
said
them shits.
BBW tastes like pink Starburst, so I just roll with it.
Hold on, time out.
Where the fuck that come from?
You said
They said
who's they?
social media.
Dude, this is
I
like
never
the
heard
most
that.
epic way to start a
I'm
podcast.
saying, fam. What the fuck?
He's like, okay, so we went from in like less than a minute, lava lamp, Starburst,
Yeah.
BBWs.
That
It's
tastes
always
like
about
Starburst.
BBWs, though.
What part of the BBW tastes like Starburst?
Starburst.
Man?
The inside.
You want to ask the people on Facebook what part?
Yeah, ask them. I want to know.
Dude.
Shit. Well, damn, I can't find out no more. Never mind.
Oh,
Fuck what they talking about.
Yo,
man.
shout out to Unify Records and
Word.
Freshly Broken.
Yeah, shout out to them.
They are our
They
sponsors.
put up with our bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? We are housed.
Shout out to big
Here.
ass jugs of water.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the last episode. Y'all really gave me shit for my coffee, but so I'm just gonna drink my water in my
Word.
hydro flask right now. Y'all can leave me the fuck alone.
Did you hear that
How
shit?
about that?
Hydro Flask.
What the fuck is that?
It's-
What hood y'all from, fam?
Yo,
Y'all hood diverse in the motherfucker.
no, he used to
'cause you
drive.
hood.
He used to drive all the way to
No,
pick me
I had
up.
to drive out the hood
So-
to the good part of town to pick him
Oh, that
up.
explain it. Cause yeah, hydro
And then we
flask,
drove
what
him
the
back
fuck?
to the hood.
Yeah.
In the hood, motherfuckers ain't even got enough faith in what the fuck that is to drink water out of it, fam.
Yo, this shit
I
will
wouldn't
keep,
trust no shit.
this
like
shit will
that.
keep
I'm like
your
waiting
water
for this shit
cold.
to transform and fly away.
That shit got
Yo.
zombie virus in it, fam. I'm just saying.
He said this. He said this.
That's
nigga,
how they get us,
He's
fam.
drinking kryptonite.
That's Illuminati, man.
He stole
in
that
there.
from Optimus
That's
Prime.
Illuminati juice,
He stole
fam.
that from Optimus
I
Prime.
bet.
He
I'm
said
telling you.
Illuma
Man.
juice. Oh
We
my!
finna turn into a little rude ass robot and shit.
Start throwing shit
You
at
know
him.
what I'm saying? Come on, fam.
Yo.
Oh, man.
Dude, that is hilarious,
I'm
man.
just saying, fam.
So like today's topics are all kind of interwoven. So what you're gonna get today is we're gonna start talking about one thing,
Work.
and before you know it, we will have gotten through all topics. It's kind of because we're that good, but it's also because we're just that random.
Work.
As you can see, we are 3 minutes in, and we've done a whole podcast. Thanks, guys.
Man,
Until next episode.
Word up. Word up.
So
Hold
yeah.
on.
So
JG
Wants to know.
wants to know
you are literally
Yeah.
what this
what part of the BBW tastes like
like
Starburst.
Starburst.
Yeah, it tastes like Starburst. I hope
Wow.
it ain't that flap, fam.
Oh my
No,
god!
not that part. It can't be that
You gonna
part.
lick the flap?
Yeah, it can't be that part. If that's the case, I just get some Starburst, fam.
Dude,
I'm just saying.
Ugh.
I am.
That would make me not want
Yeah, see
Starburst.
what I'm saying? I'm like, but nah, because I fucks with Starburst.
He said
Starburst
this
is
just
crack.
in.
I'm thinking about all the deodorant
Man,
shit.
you dig what I'm saying? Like, that ain't Starburst, fam. That's, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? That's chalk and shit.
you said that like that means you done tasted some deodorant before.
Yeah, you know what I
When you was
mean?
doing
Like,
your thing.
Hey, fam, because they put it on the
He was
titties.
like,
When I was doing what?
He said
when you was
tasted
doing your
deodorant
thing.
Before.
When I was doing my thing, I had to take some deodorant.
yeah.
So your girls don't wear
They
deodorant?
put- nah,
So what? So
they
girls
don't
put
get on the
deodorant on
titties.
their titties?
Nah, man,
What?
when the titties roll, when
They roll.
and they get under there, fam.
It's all
Come
connected.
on, fam.
What about bras? Don't they keep that from happening?
Not when you doing the
Not when the
thing.
two you gonna leave the bra on?
No.
Okay then.
I'm sorry, I ain't
This
tasted.
nigga a virgin?
Tasted
They
40-year-old.
go to
Hi,
the side.
I'm Steve,
Oh, I know what it is.
and
You
I'm
know
a
what it
40-year-old
is?
virgin.
He like them vegan fit bitches. They shit don't roll that.
No,
No,
you
I don't. No, I don't. No.
Then
He
you
like
should know, fam.
BBWs.
Then you should know.
Listen,
fam.
I am a
He
Maybe
fan.
wrote,
maybe
he
he make
wrote
a-
that line
make
for
a-
Big Sean.
He make them wipe
I like
down
my
first
girls
and shit.
BBW. He wrote that line for
He make
him.
them wipe down first. He make them wipe down.
Listen.
Make him wipe it down like Lucy.
He be like, girl, I want you. Did you get the wet wipes?
I'm dizzy.
You know what I'm saying?
He said use the
wet
Ralph
wipes,
Tresvant
girl.
voice. I'm
Man,
dizzy.
He like
I'm
old boy in the
I
lambs.
need you.
It puts the lotion.
He said,
on
"No,
fast.
like I mean, in order for us
It
to take
wipes
this
the titties
relationship
down.
to the next level, what I'm gonna need you to do, baby, is
Look at here, baby.
So yeah, I guess yes, I'm the 40-year-old version.
That shit is hilarious, man. Nah, we fucking with you.
Oh, that is
Oh,
awesome.
man.
Well, we're just gonna dive into our first topic, which
Word.
it makes perfect sense. Shout out to all the BBWs out there. Twerking. That was a dramatic pause.
Okay, good.
Twerking. Is it a talent or an art?
Oof.
That is the first topic.
Ooh,
It is a talent or an art.
damn.
And it's like I
That's
wasn't
tough.
sure how to
Art.
dive in, so to speak. But
Would
I was
you
like
dive in?
do I
Would
take
you
a
dive in face first?
what? Listen.
Yes, but
That's how you get pink eye.
I'm just saying, fam. They got
Pink
pills for that
Starburst?
shit, fam. I'm just saying. There's pills for that.
You get pink
There's
eye
pills
from
for
pink
that. I take-
starburst.
Hey, it's like it's
Shit.
curable.
There's pills for that. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, fam.
I wasn't sure to take like a deep, like philosophical,
So-
like research based approach, or take just like a
Deep.
You know
what
what,
I'm saying?
fam?
That's what she said.
I ain't really one of them. I'm gonna say talent because I ain't really one of them artsy kind of motherfuckers that
Mhm.
go look at a picture on the wall and feel like I was moved spiritually and shit.
Right.
But
Okay.
I really appreciate twerking.
Really appreciate it. Okay.
I'm gonna say that shit a talent because now I've seen motherfuckers that can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Same body type, whatever,
Really?
but you can't do that.
Wow.
It's definitely a skill, which in my opinion puts it in the talent category.
I
Word.
actually posted this question on my one of my social media accounts about a
Mhm.
week ago.
So, what type of
And,
feedback did
you
you
got-
receive?
Well, you got multiple talents, man.
Because you run a business.
So I run a business.
Oh,
I run a
okay. I
business.
feel
I
you.
run a
Make a
business.
show.
No. So I got the feedback. Most of the people said it was like a talent or a skill.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of them say it was bullshit. And these
Word.
these were
Who
all
said
women.
bullshit?
These are all women. One said it was bullshit. But most of them said it's a talent or a skill.
Yeah,
And they said it's a talent or a skill because they said everybody can't do it.
Yeah, they can.
And, then I asked the next question. My follow-up question was, is it easier for a chick with a big booty to twerk than it is for a girl with a little booty?
Mm-hmm.
And some people said yeah, some people said nah. And it's weird because, like, I've seen some chicks with, like, I know some chicks. And I've seen some chicks with, like, really big asses that will tell you outright, like, I can't twerk. Like, I
Wow.
can't twerk.
That's
But then I've
unfortunate.
seen, like, some chicks with, like, little asses that, like, twerk like a motherfucker. Like,
Hmm.
it's definitely got to be some skill to it.
Uh.
Like, not to the point where, like, it's like a talent where, like, you was born with it and you came out with, like,
Yeah.
I can twerk really well and nobody taught me.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be some skill where, like, if I could put in some time.
I want to get on that damn research committee though.
So
To
like
figure it out.
So the
You know what I'm
the
saying?
nerd
do
in
that.
me, I googled where did twerking derive from?
Yin Yang twins.
No.
No, it's got to be something
Uncle
tribal. It, had to
goes
be
back-
something tribal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It goes all the way back to the motherland.
It does.
And like I watched a video. There was this girl. She was African. I don't remember exactly where in Africa she was from. And basically what she was talking about is just the fact that, like, us Westerners, Western civilization have made this something that's sexualized.
Yeah.
But this is something that's just it's part of a tribal dance.
Mhm.
It's part of what they do, and it's only us horny people in the Western side of the world that only view it as something sexual.
I was gonna say only
that
because
only view it as
that's
something
the way,
sexual.
but that's the way it's presented. Like
here, yeah,
you know, it's presented like you got a chick either half naked or ass naked or damn near naked, and like you throwing ass in my face. Like I don't know how am I supposed to see that as spiritual or cultural.
That's why I
like
say
I
don't know if that shit art.
I don't know. Like I'm not shitting
You know what I'm
on
saying?
the fact that it derived or the origin is from the motherland.
Yeah.
And maybe that's true, like the movements and stuff like that. But the ideal of twerk and the way twerk is presented, I don't think it's presented the same way as like somebody doing like, you know, an African.
Well, that's why I
dance.
actually first saw it though.
You know,
that's where I first saw it.
Yeah.
Was in the tribal dance.
And then
I was like,
are you
God
sure?
Damn.
But then, and she said, like, we the only ones who view it like that. Are you sure? Is she sure that dude dude outside in the circle that was beating the drum?
That's why I said is the fact that Westerners only view it as that. Now, don't get it twisted. It is also looked at as that as well. Because think about it, whether it be Africa or any other place in the world, there are mating dances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a thing. Like, you know, you can put that in several different cultures that like, okay, this is a mating dance. And I mean, it's something that, you know, whether it be humans, whether it be other mammals, do other things that like kind of like, okay, this is a mating call. This is that. So I don't think that she was saying it's not also viewed as something that's also sexualized. I mean, come on. I mean, who doesn't enjoy that view? But it also has some other connotations. I mean, there's even, and I hate that I can't think of the tribe right now. I think it's loosely kind of what they talked about in Black Panther, but like kind of how there's a tribe of women in Africa where it's like, you know, like it's like not uncommon to be topless, and it's not an impoverished area. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's some of the different tribal things and the things that they do. So I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think I landed on,
and I know like nudity in certain places is not seen the way it's seen over here. And I get that, but when you're talking about twerking,
he said, "You talking about
but over there? But
you talking about practice? You talking about
twerking over there?
Right, but
that's not twerking.
Then we're talking about two different things. Then, because he's saying,
but that's why he said only.
But he's saying that she said that twerking is done over there. Like
the actual movement.
No, basically it was like because let's be real.
Is she putting her hands on her knees?
Yeah, probably ain't none of that part of it. But
she putting her knees on her elbows.
But is that all
she whistling doing? While she twerk over there?
Right.
Then we talking about two different things.
So and that's the thing. Like, and the thing
now
is,
maybe you
twerking
about like
isn't even new. Twerking has been around. Movement, because twerking has been around forever. Remember, I don't even know the group that sang it, but remember the song Spike Lee directed the video. This is around the time School Days came out. The song "Doing a Butt." What were they doing? Twerking.
Who was?
EU?
No,
EU was not twerking.
No. There were girls in the video.
In the video?
There were girls. The song was called "Doing a Butt." There were girls twerking in the video, bro.
Nah,
I don't remember the twerking.
That's not twerking.
He said it ain't nothing wrong if you want to do the butt all night long. What are you doing?
But twerking is actually different than
if you said like Uncle Luke.
Yeah, shit was.
But that's the progression though. Right. But think about it.
I see what you're saying.
That's the progression. So that's the 80s, right? So now we let's move that slider. And now we 80. Now we 89.
In the 80s.
Here, that's what I'm saying. Hear me out. Now we 88, 89.
2 Live Crew.
Right, but 2 Live Crew 87, 89 when they really started to pop. Somewhere in there. It wasn't like early 80s when 2 Live Crew was really popping.
That's when it popped. Here they was always popping in Florida.
But think about it. But we wasn't, especially then where everything was really regionalized.
That's because
we didn't get unless you were well traveled. We didn't get really good wind of the impact of 2 Live Crew until late 80s, early 90s. You know what I'm saying? Because like I remember very vividly my first house party and I knew what happened when Uncle Luke came on. And it changed my life.
Like 5 times.
It changed my life. When DJ ran that back, I was fine. It was going it was going to work. You know what I'm saying? So I have landed on I think that it's both a talent and an art.
We got an answer for you, JG.
What part?
Ray Hayward said that in between the thighs.
What?
Is that a chick?
Oh, wait.
Yes.
No, the question
Okay.
again is, go restate the question.
JG wanted to know what part of BBWs taste like pink
And then the answer is okay.
in between the thighs.
In between the thighs.
All
And
right.
we'll keep you informed of any more answers that come in
Yeah, let
during
me
the
know.
podcast.
Like
'Cause,
this is late
breaking
breaking
news.
news on the
I saw
Melodrama
that part.
podcast.
Okay.
Word up. As they say on Family Feud, good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Okay. I'm just as long as it's
Word
one of
up.
the good parts. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? As long as it's one of the fun parts.
So yeah, I've landed on that. I believe it's both an art.
Well, I
and
think
a
that's where
talent.
it came from.
Yeah.
From the
So,
art.
and I believe I do, to kind of what you said, Trip. I do believe that all twerks are not created equal.
Nope.
Twerkers may be created equal, but the ability to do it is not across the board. And like you said, it's not just, you know, this talent level doesn't go towards a specific body type at all. It's like,
Maybe.
and honestly, we all have friends that are women and have women that are our family members, and I've heard women say through the years, women look at a guy who can dance and they make an assumption about his sexual prowess.
No, I don't necessarily make that
So-
assumption. I mean, when I was young, I might have fell for that shit. But there's some chicks out here that can't
I'm
dance
sorry, fam. That shit
that
that shit funny.
handle
to me,
their
fam.
business. I'm pretty sure.
That shit funny. Though.
What's funny?
It's funny because when you look at these relationship statuses and you look at the single motherfucking
Scruggles.
it's like
Struggles.
okay,
Struggling.
okay, you still chasing motherfuckers that dance. They can dance good. That's still that. Really, motherfucker, you still doing that shit out of high school?
Wow, that's
You
a very
dig what
good
I'm
point.
saying? You
That's
still
a very
doing
good
that
point.
dumbass shit like
Yeah.
that shit don't fucking matter.
And I mean, and
like, dog, okay, we grown ass men,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
When's the last time you had to dance?
Shit. It's been a long
That
time.
shit ain't really got nothing to do with
No.
life.
Yeah,
man.
nigga, I ain't even danced at my wedding.
You
nigga.
know what I'm saying? Shit
Like,
ain't really
what
got
the
nothing to
fuck?
do with life, though. But
Yeah.
you trying to build a life with a motherfucker that's
Based
That
off
can
he
dance.
off a non-life skill and
Listen,
shit. Fuck out of
and,
here,
and to
fam.
quote
That's
and to quote Goody Mob, people don't dance no more.
Yeah, all they do is this.
all they do is
You know what? I'm gonna do that shit
like, you know what I'm
after
saying?
work and paying bills and take care
You know
of
what I'm
these
saying?
kids and shit. That's all I'm gonna just
So,
do.
but
Anyway, go ahead.
but don't, you know, as men, do we not make that same assumption when we sing the wonderful art of twerking? Aren't we making that? Are we making that same assumption?
No,
or are we
I'm
not?
just enjoying the show.
Like, I like ass.
I just enjoy the show.
I like to see it move and all that shit. But just because she can twerk, that don't put any added value on.
It don't take none from her.
It don't take none from her, but
But it don't. Nah.
It don't make me add no.
So that's
color.
not a
Why can't I
value
just-
add.
Nah. Why can't I just appreciate the show?
Oh.
I'm taking it at face value or
That's
ass
it,
value
man.
or twerk value,
You
whatever
know?
you want to
Man,
call it.
face
But
value.
it's as what it is. Like,
It's I'm
the
taking
motherfucker
that
right
face
here, that is
value.
face value. You know what I'm saying? It's,
Oh my!
it's based on proximity. fam.
you know?
It's all about
And
logistics.
if we
I'm
at the
just
strip
saying.
club and she can do a trick with her twerk that I've never seen before, I'm probably gonna tip.
He said
Just
golf
saying.
clap.
But if like it's a normal ass twerk,
Yeah.
no, I'm probably just gonna
Thank you.
watch. You know, good job.
Like I say, thank you.
you know,
You guys are nice.
I'm
That's
just saying, fam. I appreciate a woman
just
though.
saying.
Yeah.
Fam. Her form.
I mean,
I've
like,
actually said thank you to a motherfucker just walk by. And
and
shit.
you know, because like a lot of that shit
Word.
is bullshit.
Saying?
Like, okay, when I was in college, like we up north, right? So we used to go to this place, this strip club. Not gonna say the name.
Everybody know my nigga.
if you
Which
said
one?
Oshkosh,
Yeah, everybody
it's only like one up there, 1.5, right?
The one y'all know about.
The one they let
Oh,
niggas in.
the one I went to when I was in Oshkosh with you.
We didn't go to that one.
Okay.
I'm talking about the one
You
that
went
was,
to
it
one
was
of
fully
the
nude.
ones. Oh,
Oh.
okay,
It
okay.
was fully nude, and you know, it was like dark, like it wasn't like no lights, and like lights on the stage, and it'd be like old white dudes coming in, and you know, shit like weird shit you just didn't. Anyway,
Word. It was a vibe until you told me until you mentioned like old dudes. It was
well,
a vibe.
the old dudes was coming.
Them the ones that pay though.
The girls was coming from Chicago and Milwaukee.
She could go.
You got young, black girls, Mexican girls, couple white girls, young.
Okay.
They come up there to dance, and the old dudes would come there and watch. Like the fuck, they watching like we watch.
Right. Okay.
But the one that you went to, like that was a really popular one that like young dudes, and it was like lit up, and it was more social and shit.
Gotcha.
This one was like, you don't know me, I don't know you. We watching this, then we gonna leave.
Gotcha.
But
I feel you.
And I thought like the best twerkers was black, and she had to have a big ass and all this shit. And then this one white chick come out, and she got to dancing. She dropped on all fours, and like she got to making one chick move at a time. Now, mind you, this is like late 90s. So I know like everybody got like ass control now, but this was like late 90s, like 96, 97. And she on the floor and she making one ass cheek move and then the other one move. And then she like dribble, all that shit in the 90s.
All I can hear playing in my head is the Nestle commercial when they first dropped white chocolate. N-E-S-T-L-E-S.
Right. So I'm like, I'm a young 19-year-old dude, and I'm like, fuck. Like, white girls can do this too.
Mind blown.
Dog said that.
Wow.
Dog was a racist twerk appreciator.
I wasn't racist. I just
racist,
had never
man.
seen. No, because I hadn't messed with white girls or whatever in different ethnicities. I just had never seen a white girl twerk.
I feel you.
Word.
So when I saw it, I was like,
they call that appropriation now, fam. I'm fucking with you.
Cultural appropriation.
Yeah, that's appropriation, fam.
Yo, that is hilarious.
Jiggling cheeks is appropriation, my nigga.
Because and nowadays, now in this era of social media, like now it's just like what people used to go to these places and pay for is just like now in our phones at any given time, whatever. And it's like go for it.
You see that? It's in y'all phone. I don't have that shit.
You know what?
If you got social media,
I love my wife.
Guess what?
Fuck y'all. That shit ain't on my phone.
No, check it out. I have one of these too. I also have friends.
Your shit different.
But guess what? No, if a friend, you don't even have to follow this person. There's a guy who I'm cool with. If a friend retweets something, it pops up in our feed.
That's your excuse? Let me write that shit down.
Let me write that down. He said, "Nah, baby. What had happened was I was following Speak, and no, he had. What had happened was he had retweeted something. Like I don't even know who that is.
Look."
And that's what happened.
I'm taking the blame.
I'm gonna say that shit.
He's like,
right.
I don't even know who Vanity 1257 ABC is, baby.
Right.
Like I don't even know her.
I'm already in trouble because this motherfucker put my name on that question and shit. Like you couldn't say Speak asked the question, fam. I'm sleeping on the couch and shit.
We record live.
Did I ask that shit on the air?
Yeah.
God damn. Why y'all ain't tell me, man?
It was too late.
Oh my God.
You was supposed to say pause.
Can you erase that shit? We can't delete. We live.
I didn't use your real name.
I think we ought to stop.
He said control
doing the live shit, fam.
I didn't tag like your actual.
I'm gonna say some shit.
I didn't tag your actual.
Yeah, word up.
Dude.
Even though this on video, that wasn't me.
There was a rap group. There was 8 Ball and MJG. So maybe we was talking about that MJG.
Yeah, there you go. That one. It was MJG.
We talking
MJG.
Oh, dude.
I'm just saying, fam.
Y'all are hilarious. So again, what had happened was Speak had retweeted something.
Yeah.
And
that's
then I had seen it.
That's what I'm going with.
So like, and the funny thing is, it actually leads me to our next topic. In the era of social media, the smartphone, and all of these different things, the world's smaller. That's all obvious shit, right? So
I think the world's flat.
it probably is. Not twerkers though.
Twerking ain't flat, fam.
Ain't no flat twerking.
So I wanna just have a discussion. I'm not necessarily asking for a specific opinion, but just let's generate some conversation. And I'll just start off liking pictures of the opposite sex on social media. Is there a written rule? Is there a golden rule? Like, what is it? Because you hear so much bullshit, and then there are people out here that are insecure. There are people out here that are very secure, and
everybody is.
It will always be a thing. It will always be a thing. What? So I want us to bring that here.
Like Jay said, there's always a level of insecurity.
Everybody is.
And if your mate never has any level of insecurity, and your mate
lying.
Your mate either is lying or has no qualms about losing your ass.
Yeah, you ain't shit to him. You decide, bitch. Straight up. If your dude is like, oh man, go ahead, kick it with your friends. You decide, bitch. I promise you.
If a random nigga can heart your picture and your dude don't be like, who the fuck is that?
I promise you.
Word.
I promise you.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
That is hilarious.
I promise you.
So like, okay.
Especially if the motherfucker if he like one, he might get a pass, but if this motherfucker get the like on like 6 to 8, and then he started putting like the little emojis and shit under your picture, you gotta have a discussion.
So are you guys saying that you in fact are insecure? You would start that conversation? Like, baby, who the fuck is this?
You know what? Especially if that motherfucker don't look shit like you. Yeah. Straight up. I'm just gonna keep it G.
If he looks nothing like you.
If it's a motherfucker just pop up out the blue.
Yeah.
And like, you start to see this motherfucker on like 12 different pictures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I might want to know because, maybe it's a cousin.
Right.
And he just heartened that his cousin put up a picture or something.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker ain't been around. Especially if you've been with a motherfucker for a minute.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker just out of nowhere, like,
like since when you made new male friends?
Right.
Trying to tell you.
But my thoughts on this is like, if you like liking, and this is probably my only qualm with Instagram is like, Instagram doesn't give you an option between hearting and liking a picture. Yeah. I think if you're liking a picture of like, somebody that's a known friend or somebody who's like famous or something, or like if you like do photography and you liking a picture of somebody's like some pictures or something.
Oh, you're liking the art.
The art, some shit like that, whatever.
That's some bullshit.
I liking the art.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I think you will.
Keep selling that shit.
I think you might be okay.
I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
But now, if you liking a chick that want to take you down, or you hearting like your ex pictures or some shit, or somebody who like jumping on your pictures, flirting and shit, you asking for some shit, like
So how would you feel
if your girl is chocolate
and
you hearting all these Alicia Keys looking motherfuckers? You gonna have some problems, man. I'm just keeping it real with you. You gonna have some problems. Word. So I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So how would y'all feel like, for example, because we were just talking about twerking, right? And there are women who work in the strip club, and I hear that there are also that men do the same thing. Mm-hmm. So you scrolling through, right, social media, and no matter the platform, and your significant other, girl, whatever you want to call it, she likes a picture of somebody, and if let's just say your insecurity leads you down this search, and you find out that this dude is a dancer, like how would you guys react to that?
Like she friends with a script or something? Like the script she just saw at the club?
I don't know if she saw him or not, but somehow, some way, this guy is in her social media network. And he likes something that she said.
That's different.
She likes something that he said. It's different.
Now you painting a whole different picture.
I'm just saying, help me out. Talk to me.
That's all
a conversation.
See, hold on. It's like this, man. Like the
I didn't say anything about
I think motherfuckers they don't understand the true definition of insecurity.
Okay.
Right? The insecurity, motherfuckers like to think that I can be secure in what you gonna do. And me being secure in what you gonna do ain't got shit to do with you. Right. Which is bullshit.
Okay.
That shit is 100% based on you.
Yes.
And your actions. Yes. You dig what I'm saying? So people get that fucked up. The motherfucker that you need to be worried about who's insecure, if my wife like a picture of fucking Idris Elba and I got beef with that, I'm out of my fucking mind.
Really?
Hell yeah.
So I'm so
That celebrity shit is different. But
That's
hold on.
I'm delusional.
Let
You
me,
know what I would listen? I'm like, oh, really? Go fuck with that nigga then.
Man, okay, but she can't because that's
Idris
fucking
ain't
Idris
coming here.
Elba.
Yo, I don't give a fuck.
Hold on.
I
But
don't
Idris
give a
Elba,
fuck.
Idris Elba, and the motherfucker at her job that looked like Idris Elba.
That's Idris Elba.
That's two different things. That's
Idris
two different
Elba.
things. That's two different things. So now, if there's some kind of personal interaction,
Yeah.
that's different. Ain't that the shit they say? They friends first, and
Mhm.
you can't say all of that shit.
Yeah.
And we was friends before we was lovers, and then tell your dude,
Yeah.
this
my
motherfucker
friend.
just my friend,
Yeah.
and he ain't gonna have no
It's the
problem.
backup.
And Idris-
motherfucker.
and-
You get what I'm saying?
And you
upgrade.
and so I see
You
your
see what I'm
bride.
saying?
I see your logic. Like, wait, Idris dark skin.
Man, dude,
Her
you feel me?
dark skin, and I'm El DeVarge. That's not
Exactly.
working.
That's beef.
You said that.
Fuck is you on? Fuck is you on?
So
Straight up.
So I guess I'm delusional because I don't care. I will tell my woman. I will tell her.
Even the celebrities?
I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? I don't care. What the fuck
That
you
motherfucker
mean?
ain't coming.
Listen,
Yo, if
listen.
that motherfucker Idris Elba come ring my doorbell
You know what?
right now looking for
Listen,
my wife,
listen,
I'm gonna
if-
say go on.
Listen,
ahead.
if you lust after another motherfucker
know.
more than you lust after
This is
me,
facts.
don't be with me.
No, that's facts.
Don't
But we
be
didn't
with
add
me.
that part though.
So like for me,
No, we
didn't
see,
add that part in yet.
You
add
making
shit.
it big
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
You went
add
from
shit.
liking a picture to
You
lusting
add
But
shit.
no,
to liking comments.
But guess
and
what?
Conversations.
Yeah,
but this
saying.
is why this is a topic because you think it's just as simple as tapping a screen. You think it starts and
it's
stops
not.
there?
No, I don't. That's the
Come
thing.
on now.
But
Because think about it. You can view that shit and
Right.
never like anything. You saw it.
True.
Right.
That's
So,
true.
so to like something, you're actually trying to bring attention to like, okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You
I-
think interest
You know what
gonna
I'm
pay
saying?
attention?
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying.
And that's why I said, like, if you talking like, and Jay-Z said, if you talking like a famous motherfucker,
That's a little different.
That's different. Now, if you talking like the cat that's like 2 blocks down the street, and you liking
Why
his
you got a
picture with
picture
it,
of the nigga
you
in the
like
next
his
cubicle
picture
with
with
no
his
shirt
shirt
on
off?
and shit. Right.
like
Yeah.
You out your
you
fucking
saw it.
mind.
That's good enough. You
So-
don't need to
Right,
like that
right.
shit.
So let's just say,
Because here's my thing, and my thing is not always. My thing is not always saying like, is her. My thing is not always being concerned about her
Yeah.
because she liked it. I think in the mind of a dude.
Yeah.
So as a dude, if I post a picture that I think I'm looking good in,
mm-hmm.
and she like it or heart it, I think as a dude, you think, if you like on the hunt, that gives you the green light. That gives you an
Some dudes
opening
think that.
to start some conversation.
Some dudes
So-
think that. Yeah.
She liked the picture, she heart the picture or something, or she comment on some shit,
Mm-hmm.
or she heart his picture.
Yeah.
So then he gonna find or wait for a post that she makes for him to comment on.
yeah.
So then if she responds to his comment, now he thinks he has a green light to make this conversation go to another level.
Yeah.
So I think what happens is you got to be mindful, and that's why I said if it's somebody that's trying to fuck you, somebody that you think might be interested in you or some shit like that,
But
You
we're
don't know
but
that,
we're
though,
dudes.
bruh.
And
We're
I'm-
dudes.
yeah,
we
they-
never
right.
know.
you do
Like,
know.
your
No,
lady,
no, I mean,
your lady will
the
tell
lady
you.
don't.
Your
I
lady
know.
will tell you before you know, right?
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying if that's something that could
I
possibly
feel
happen,
you. I feel you.
then you might want to steer away from
Yeah.
liking that picture.
So
Yeah.
so it's okay if your significant other likes a pic of somebody who's X amount of square miles away.
no, if they like famous,
Damn, the celebrity thing.
they
is
like
different,
celebrity
man.
or some shit,
Yeah.
like an actor or
Yeah,
like,
that's a little different.
That's
That's what
different.
they do. That's what they do.
but like an everyday average ass dude.
They look like the celebrity.
That I'm saying. Hey, fam, if that motherfucker's within reach,
If you looking like Idris
I
Elba,
dare you to reach. That's all I'm saying. If that motherfucker's within reach,
Yeah.
I dare you to reach. If that motherfucker's attainable, that's a problem.
I don't know. And
That's a
so
little different, fam.
Because
It
here's my thing is this, or one of my things is this, like, so then I think this is a conversation you need to have, or anybody should have with
Yep.
their partner.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I always feel like, okay, then this ball, if she feels like she should be able to do pictures and whatever and all this shit and repost certain shit. Like, ask her, like, does this ball bounce the same way on both sides of the court? Because
same energy.
If this is something that you're gonna get mad at me for doing, then you should not do it.
Okay, so here's another curveball. But they a personal trainer.
Yeah, fuck personal trainers, man. I don't fuck with no personal trainer.
Why you gotta like a personal trainer picture?
Because I'm trying to find different ways that I can get fit and stuff.
Yeah,
and I
fuck
actually,
all
you know, and then and there's another trainer in town that I might just start working out with him.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
No?
Nah.
It's female personal
Ain't
trainers.
nobody got no.
Because you know, I don't. It's female personal trainers. Have you ever seen the video of the dude out there giving like these elaborate ass massages and shit?
No.
And like
that motherfucker gonna get shot.
No.
You seen it, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
Like, and I don't know.
So explain it to me. So
like the chick is laying on the massage bed or whatever she on.
Just a regular client.
She's either like covered up with a towel, so she's either like naked or damn near naked, or as close to being naked as she could be without him getting kicked off of Facebook.
Okay.
And like this motherfucker is giving her massages. He's like all between her legs and like he hands all on her ass.
Is this a Wisconsin-based thing or is this somewhere else?
Huh?
Is this a Wisconsin-based thing?
See, he already was.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Geographically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think he was somewhere else. And then like he was giving her a massage and he was like rubbing her back. But like he was,
I wish my lady would. I said,
but he was standing there. But here's the thing,
exactly.
He was standing in front of her, rubbing her back. So it's like his dick was in her face, and shit.
Hilarious.
So and like this shit came up, like we was sitting around, we was watching TV, and like I was scrolling through Facebook, and I saw the shit, and I held it up, and I was like, I said, I don't know her. I said, but if she not single, she finna be.
Man. I'm trying to tell you.
And she just laughed, and I was like, I said, look, if at any point you ever decide to get a motherfucking massage from somebody like this, in this manner, you need to make sure that you are done.
Don't come back.
Because at the moment that I see some shit like this, it's right.
You can do whatever you want to do.
He said, the moment I see...
I'm trying to tell you, I don't own you.
Right.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You just can't do whatever you want to do and then
Look,
come back.
I'm
here.
out that motherfucker like Shaft, flapping my jacket and all.
I'll holler at you.
Pull a Nino Brown.
He said, I deserve more.
That shit right there, man.
Man, you remember how Nino Brown walked off from the wedding?
Yep.
Walking.
Yo. So like,
some
but
shit need to be
but the thing is,
man.
the reality is though, this simple topic, it wavers and goes back and forth because there's no uniform thought. There's no uniform logic about what this is, what this is not. And also, if you are one who, let's just say you're really trying to build your social media following and you really try to interact with people, because that celebrity shit, let's not get it twisted. Nowadays, more than ever, stars interact with people because it boosts their popularity and their relevance. So
there's ways to do this shit, and there's ways to do the shit without the shit being where like you like flirting and all that shit. Like, you know, like I don't have like any major celebrities wearing nothing I make, but I got people that are, you know, big in whatever field they do. So like, you know, I got, you know, some people that are kind of popular that wear my shit. But, you know, if I'm liking the picture, I'm liking the picture because they probably got my shit on. You know, I'm not like reposting like they twerk videos unless they twerking in some shit that I made.
Right.
You know, and shit like that.
Yo, listen.
So
you
I
see,
need to get a business.
I need to get
that involve
a business.
Yeah, I need to get a business that involves.
Yeah, I don't even sell merch no more. We would be selling melodrama merch.
That's legit. No, that's actually legit. But my thing though was first off, it's got to be an agreement between you and who you in a relationship with.
Yeah,
this y'all, you know, because this shit we saying don't fucking matter. I ain't nobody listening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. As long as what he do is cool with her, what she do is cool with him, or him and him, or whatever the fuck, her and her, them and them, however the fuck your relationship
so at
shit
this
is
point,
now.
So then if we were speaking for ourselves, are you guys cool with your, you know, your significant other liking pics of non-celebrities?
Here's the thing. It depends on, in my opinion, it depends on where we are and where they are. Because the shit can be I mean, we ain't gonna be naive and say it's never a gateway to anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You didn't meet your wife
Right.
because you went out today to go find a fucking wife.
Right.
It was some other shit.
Right.
And it turned into what it is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if
It
y'all
was Facebook, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right, exactly. But if y'all ain't
Hey,
in a
baby.
good place, if y'all ain't in a good place,
Yeah.
everything is a fucking problem.
Yeah.
And we just keep it real about relationships.
See, and I like that.
And you get what I'm saying?
that-
it depends on where
And that's
y'all
the
at.
element, and
Yeah.
that's where a lot of this shit gets twisted
Yep.
because a lot of people want to blame social media, no
Yeah,
matter the
it's not
platform.
that.
I'm like, look, social media did not ruin your relationship.
Nope.
If it's rocky, it's rocky.
It's rocky.
If it is, you know what I'm saying? So like, and that's why that's why I was really fond of this topic, because it's like, come on now, at the end of the day, like I joke around, but I am, so I guess now I'm like really going out on a limb. I'm like, in my head, I am that delusional that like I am on par with anybody.
But you know
So for me, I'm like, oh, like, cause to me, I'm like, even like as an MC, I'm like, you can put me in a room with the illest rapper, whoever, and I'm gonna try to tear their head off. Like,
For sure.
you can put me in a stew with Black Thought or somebody, and I'm like, okay, he is a legend, and I'm gonna have my little starstruck moment for 5 minutes, and then I'm trying to go for blood. So the same thing. If I'm like, okay, if I'm fly, like I just did a photo shoot, so I'm like, okay, so now can I not post the pictures from my photo shoot that I took for me for my specific reason because of the feedback that I'm gonna get? Because then all of a sudden somebody's gonna say, oh, these chicks are whatever because Speak posted that. Like it's just so weird. It's like a slippery slope.
It's
It's
a
a
slippery
gateway,
slope.
fam.
But you're not. See, the thing is, you're not responsible for what other people do or how other people see what you do. You're responsible for how you react to what people do and what people do.
I like that. I
So,
like that.
And the thing is, when you talk about, you said your mate or our mate liking some regular dude's picture, I think the thing is, it's not just, okay, this is a picture and she liked it. It becomes like the context of that picture. What's the caption with that picture? What is the dude doing in that picture?
Right.
You know, what is the relationship to that person in that picture?
Which
Yeah.
all
You know-
comes back to what's going on with y'all.
Yeah,
know,
and because you
and
know
then
what?
even like with you, like, we did do the photo shoot and like your pictures came out nice. And yeah, you post them, but like if somebody comment like you look handsome, it's all a matter of how you respond. Like I don't
Word.
think
Bitch, I'm married now.
And you know what? And I
You know what I'm
like that
saying?
because
Like-
because for me nowadays, it's not something that I think about. Like I did the photo shoot, and then like as soon as I got some of the footage back, I sent it to my wife. Like, babe, check these out. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, okay, I'm really digging this one. I like that. I
She a
like
fan
that.
of you.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm talking about. So much so that I literally said, I was like, babe, I'm doing a shoot. I'm doing a shoot with Trip and all of that. And I was like, me being the guy who I am, I said, I know what I'm wearing in one of them. I said, but I want you to pick my other outfit. Like, I was like, I want you, because so when you see me, you're gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, maybe just through trial and error, just maybe that's just the season that I am in my life at this point. But it's like, this used to mean something different to me years ago.
Facts.
Now, when I look at this, I was like, I'm gonna come in here and have a bunch of laughs because this shit is gonna be fun. But like now, I think I'm so secure in myself. I'm so secure in my relationship. I'm so secure in how I'm moving in my
how you
life.
use the secure
that
word
like
in each of those instances
yeah,
separately.
you have to,
Because
bro.
if you listen to these people talk,
You have
you
to.
can't. If you're insecure in one of those areas, you just insecure, fam.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, real
and I'm
talk.
like, that's not how this shit works.
And my thing is, and I even tell my lady, I'm like, like when I leave the house, I'm a representation of you, and vice versa.
Yep.
So I want my lady to look fly. I want you to look good. So for me, I'm like, and as much as I am so like, I love, and I'm all about it, and I'm like, I guess the arrogant side of me is like, well, that's mine.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that's
feel you.
mine. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
And I don't give a fuck who it is.
But
I don't give a fuck if we next to Idris.
Right.
I'm like, what's up, fam?
okay.
Why your wife looking at me, bro? like that's, and maybe that's the warped mind of Speak, but that's where I'm at with it.
I feel you.
That's where I'm at with it.
That's dope. You's an arrogant motherfucker.
Yeah,
but arrogance
I guess so.
ain't security though, fam.
Yes.
You dig what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
And cats gotta understand
Because
that.
sometimes, because what happens with security and insecurity is loud.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Insecurity is very
Yep.
loud,
Yep.
and unless you're like you guys know me better than other people do,
Mhm.
and it's very rare that somebody can peep like, okay, Speak has this little arrogant side to him.
Mhm.
It's only because I'm in a trusted space with my people. But yeah, man, you gotta have that. And honestly, that's one of the things that we all have in common. We
Yeah.
all move a certain way where
Yes,
it's like,
sir.
yeah, I am that dude.
Oh, for sure.
I am
sure.
that dude.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like,
know it's,
so-
it's like, you know what, I guess I'll say, okay, I'm sitting here, I'm a dad body motherfucker. Everybody know motherfuckers think abs is sexy and shit.
Mhm.
You know, like my kids told me we was watching Transporter. It was like, Dad, Frank got 8 abs, but you got 1 big one.
Oh my!
You know what I'm saying? So, fuck you kids, by the way. I'm still remember that shit.
Matter of fact, go to your
Yeah.
fucking room. You grounded.
Yeah, straight up. That's why you ain't got no PS4 in your room, motherfucker. But so wife see one of them motherfuckers, she want to take a picture with him. I don't give a fuck about that because after she take that picture and show it to her little girlfriends and whatever,
Mhm.
she coming home with me.
That's real shit,
You
bro.
dig what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
So I don't really give a fuck about that.
yeah.
But again, if we in a bad place and we sitting here about to be out, we arguing if we need to stay together and shit like that.
Yeah.
And now I notice every time I'm on social media, here go all these dark-skinned motherfuckers with abs wearing suit and tie to work every fucking day to complete the exact opposite of me. White
Yeah.
collar motherfuckers, I'm blue collar. You dig what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
Now that shit gonna hit a little different.
Got you.
You feel me?
That's real,
That's
bro.
and that's
real.
what when motherfuckers, when you see those arguments, when you hear people say shit like there's something wrong with liking those pics on social media,
Yeah.
I can see through that bullshit because the act in and of itself ain't nothing.
There you go.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
That act ain't shit.
Yes.
When a motherfucker mad about that, you mad at who you with.
Yeah. Let's
You
get
dig
to
what I'm
let's
saying?
get to some of the underlying
Yeah,
causes
there's something else going on.
because this right
fam.
here, and yeah, dude, and I can say that because I think when I was in a different space in a different time of my life, those things looked different, and
Yep.
I think my evolution is turned because I remember even looking at not even my personal situation, looking at others like, dang, like that's crazy,
Yeah.
but also it's like. Just because you're not in a mental space to understand what other people do, that
Yep.
ain't your fucking
That ain't
business.
your business, yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's not your business. And who the fuck are you to judge somebody else's actions off of? Because let's be real, we're living online.
Yep.
Yeah.
People like like the whole thing like back in the day remember when like little avatars were cool when the first time we can have avatars. I remember my first time on like the MySpaces of the world. I remember it wasn't even a picture of myself. It was like maybe like a celebrity that I was like really I like that celebrity kind of person. Like,
Mhm.
but now we live in this world that we are. A lot of people don't have the same energy from online to real life.
Facts.
We happen to be a group of motherfuckers that when you see me here, you see me there.
That's it.
It's the same dude.
Right.
But yeah, man, I think to me like that moral of the story is like, yo, it's never about the double tap.
Nope.
It's always something else.
Always.
It's
fam.
always something else.
Always.
Like, and what I like talking about these subjects, and I know we joke and shit like that, but it's like the reality is this is real. And women, men, we all live together, and we
Yeah.
got to find better ways to understand each other.
Facts.
We have to just find ways that we can link and just click and just like, okay, and understand each other. I think there's a lot of times where it's like we miss the mark because we're always ready for battle.
Yeah.
How about let's not be ready for battle. Let's be ready for like understanding.
Well, you
and
got to
shit.
consider that motherfucker to be an ally in the first place.
And that's what I'm saying, dude. And I think that's just
We
very
divided as fuck right now.
super divided. And
Yeah.
I think it's like because I'm willing to bet that there could be one person listening to or watching us like, yo, these dudes are toxic as fuck.
Oh, for sure. I already know
And I'm
I'm
like-
toxic. I don't give a fuck, bitch.
But the thing is, you're not though.
I
It's
am,
like
fam.
you're not, because the thing is, you're just authentic. Because like you're just authentic. Because
That's
the reality
toxic.
is, everybody isn't holier than thou. Everybody isn't virtuous. Everybody isn't the scum of the earth either. But
Trying to tell you.
I'm gonna give you the energy that you're giving me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to our last and final topic. Are you afraid of the Me Too movement?
Yeah.
You like what I did there?
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
It started off all politically correct. Like you can
I
hear
thought he
my...
was gonna say like Freddy Krueger.
Oh,
He's
say
like-
you a Me Too
He's like,
phobe,
can you
fam.
say Candyman?
Like, I don't even
time?"
sleep.
You a Me Too phobe, fam.
So like,
Yo.
you know, and I think the heat has died down. It's not as hot out here in these streets as it used to be for
Facts.
the Me Too movement, but it's still people kind of getting, you know, caught up in this bullshit.
Mm.
But like, I guess I'll start, and then I'll just tip it to you guys. Like, if I was to answer this question for myself, am I afraid of the Me Too movement? No. Like, I own who I am. I own what I do. I move how I move. And real talk, as much as we joke, I joke the same way and do the same shit like with my wife. And she
Yeah.
looked at me like, okay, motherfucker.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, but I'm always me.
Facts.
And and the fact that I'm always me, it's like I can be myself. I don't have to worry about something like that, because it's like, okay, if I'm out here living foul, doing some dirty shit, then I should be deathly afraid of it.
Definitely.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's not the only motherfucker that get hurt, though.
True indeed, because also and there has been some different things that have come out, and you don't even have to take it to celebrity level.
Right.
You don't even have to take it to celebrity level, but sometimes people talk shit, people spread rumors, and people spread false narratives. And it could damage your brand. It could damage your brand. It could damage who you are. Especially if you're trying to push a business through online and things of that sort. But I think, because I'm not like, I do music now, but I do it very selfishly. If you check it, you check it. If you don't, I don't lose any sleep. I'm doing what I'm doing professionally. I got 3 daughters, and I got 3 daughters who need to know how a man treats a woman.
Facts.
And I have a son who I am teaching how to treat women. So like, yeah, for me, I'm not afraid of the Me Too movement. I'm like, yeah, that's something of and I even believe that, not that some good things didn't come out of that.
Some great
but
things came out of it.
I believe that there are some great things that came out of it. And then there's always people that leech onto something and make it self-serving and tarnish what the original intent.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll toss it to you guys, and you can talk about your feelings or thoughts towards that.
I don't fear the movement at all. That movement was necessary. There's some lousy motherfuckers out here, man, in power positions, abusing that power. And the victims of that abuse, they need to have a voice.
Yeah, again, that's
motherfuckers
real
need
shit.
to listen to that shit.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers need to do something about it, right? Which
Yeah.
is what I've always done. But the flip side of it is, as with all new movements, the initial reaction is always radical.
Yeah.
It's too much, right? So if it was a woman in this room who left and said, "Speak touched me," while I was in there,
Why are we recording live?
You fired.
Right.
You fired.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You fired. Automatically.
Yeah.
The police coming to your house. Now some shit on file downtown.
Yeah.
You may bail out, you be home. You gonna fight that shit.
Yeah.
We gonna come down as your witnesses. They gonna throw all that shit out.
But it's still damages.
During that process,
Yeah.
what did you lose?
Yeah, it still tarnishes your...
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't fear the movement, but I fear that. Like, to the point where I'm at work. I used to do this thing on Facebook, breast cancer awareness. My last name is Graham. So I created this character that did mammograms.
Nice.
Instead of my last name at the end. I had a van. It was a whole little shit I did on Facebook in October. Basically, come holler at me. I'm in the, I'm in the alley behind ARJs. doing mammograms, squeezing titties and shit.
In the big
Go
van.
get, you know what I'm saying? In the big pink
You
van. I
can't-
had a picture.
You can't miss me.
Nigga,
Holla
my
at your
face
boy.
on the van and
Holla at your-
everything, right? All kind of jokes like, hey, tell your boyfriends quit hating the police that came, told me I got to move the mammogram in van. That kind of shit, right?
Right.
But it worked.
Yeah.
One motherfucker actually said, I read your little bullshit, went got checked and found a lump. They found a lump.
Wow.
And they caught that shit
That's
early.
dope, man.
One of my homegirls is a survivor.
Yeah.
Before I did the shit, I asked her how she felt about it. She was cool.
Yeah.
She's like, that ain't offensive at all. They gonna laugh and then they gonna go get checked out.
Wow.
I had some shit, man, where my mammogram machine got fur on it and shit, so the titties is comfortable and all that shit, right? Because I know that, but you could tell
Yeah.
I knew something about this shit. I used to work at the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
One day I'm at work. I've been doing that shit probably 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at work. Everybody, in case y'all don't know this shit, you're supposed to walk down the right-hand side. Always walk down the right-hand side of the hallway. That's just a general rule in society. I'm walking down the right. Go to turn the corner. It's a sister walking. She must have been on the left side of the hallway. When I turn the corner, I bump into her. Now I'm 6'3". She a little shorter than me.
Mm-hmm.
I got my coffee in my hand. Bump into her. I'm walking full speed, turn the corner, bam, hit her, she fall. My fist hit her titty.
Mm-hmm.
Knock her down. Now I'm Facebook friends with her.
Finish him.
You know what I'm saying? I'm down helping her pick up her shit. I'm
Yeah.
apologizing, whatever. I didn't know I was Facebook friends with her. She
Yeah.
was friends of a friend of a friend of a whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She seen those posts. At that moment, she decided to give me her opinion of those posts.
Wow.
And said that
After all this time.
she like, damn, you know what? Hit me kind of hard, man. Like you trying to give me one of the mammograms you be talking about.
Wow.
Right? So now I'm looking at her like, what?
Yeah.
And she was like, I get what you trying to do with that, brother, but we need more. I'm like, hold on. I'm not finna do this at work.
Yeah.
Some sisters get it, some don't. If you don't get it, that's fine.
It's not for you.
It's not for you,
Yeah.
right? Picked her shit up, helped her up. You have a nice day. I walk off, go do what I'm doing at the job.
Yeah.
Nigga, my hand was shaking like this.
Yeah.
Dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm like
absolutely.
this for about 2
Absolutely.
weeks.
Yeah.
I'm avoiding that whole side of the fucking building.
He said, ain't even walking no
I'm
more.
like, dog, if some shit happened in the area she work in, I send the apprentice, you go fix it.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm the big scary black dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm and it's like I know at that time this shit was fresh and all it take
Yeah.
is one complaint, and now my biggest customer is
Mm-hmm.
gonna say JG can't come back here no more.
Yeah.
And that's the start.
Yeah, I feel you.
You dig what I'm saying? Now
Yeah.
you fucking up my money, that part
Yeah.
I had beef with, man, from the beginning. That's
Yeah.
that bullshit. It's still, you can't give me injustice
Yeah.
as justice to you. That's not justice.
Yeah, because there's and it's also a slap in the face because let's be real, a lot of the principle behind this movement is because women had enough.
Yep.
I'm not saying that there are no men in the Men Too movement. Like I'm not trying to splice that out or whatever,
Right.
but by and large, women started this movement because of how they were treated
Yep.
unfairly in a ton of different spaces.
Yep.
So like, it really is a slap in the face to those women who now can say that they're survivors instead of victims
Right.
with this movement. And it, to me, when people do that type of stuff, it's a slap in the face to women who really have legit
Yep.
trauma off
Yep.
some real shit that happened.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So it's like, I
you
feel
know
you.
who else is a slap in the face to? It's a slap in the face to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a slap in the face to dudes like us.
Yeah.
Cause you assuming we knew that shit was going on and we was cool with it.
Yeah.
And we just didn't say nothing. I'm going to just say this, fam, because this is something I've always wanted to put online. I just never did. I'm going to just say this. The wolf in sheep's clothing philosophy,
Yeah.
that is a thing because it's effective. I've been around this motherfucker. I've been hanging with dudes all my fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never had a dude tell me I beat the shit out of women,
Yeah.
but I know that shit happens.
Yeah.
I ain't never had a dude tell me, man, I be raping bitches when they be asleep. I drug them But I know that shit happens.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Dudes that abuse their power on the job.
Yep.
I know it happens. But them motherfuckers don't tell us that shit either.
Yeah.
Because they know we ain't cool with
I know
it.
exactly
You
what
dig
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying?
Because there was a narrative about why don't you hold your
Yeah,
friends
why don't you hold your
accountable?
friend accountable?
And I'm like, I used to always see that, but then what I would always say is, there's no way anybody like that can be in my circle
at all. And me know about it?
We
Hell
don't move
no.
like this because
Exactly.
we all got mamas.
Yep.
We got aunties.
Yep.
So people behaving this way, you're not in my circle
That
for me to
motherfucker-
hold you accountable.
Or if he is, he hiding that shit from me.
Listen,
just like he
Trick
hiding
can
it from
tell you right now, we've been knowing each other since we were children.
Yeah.
Our circle is way smaller.
Yes, sir.
And it's
Yes, sir.
the reason why our circle is smaller is because when the days of accountability came,
Mm-hmm.
those brothers didn't like being held accountable.
Exactly.
So they are no longer in our
They ain't
circle.
in that circle.
That's just real.
Yep. That's
Like that,
real.
yeah, man. Like, nah, like that. Those people are not in our circle.
Nope.
Like, don't come to me with that. Like, no. I'm always err on the side of like, yeah, like doing what's right, treating people the right
Yep.
way. And if you treating people foul, you're not around me.
Exactly. And that shit won't happen
Yeah.
if I'm around.
Yeah,
I walk all my homegirls to their car.
yeah,
If they by themselves. Couple times, man, the sister was like, motherfucker, I don't know if I can trust you. And I
Yeah.
said, you know what? I respect that.
Yeah.
I'll stay here at the door and just watch you get to your car.
yeah, yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yep. And I've been in spaces like that where
Yeah.
like we all hanging out as friends.
Right.
Like, okay, well, who you want to walk you to the car?
Yep.
Cause you my people.
Right.
I'm not trying to holler at you. You my people. I want to make sure you're good.
Yep.
I want to make sure you get to your
Yep.
car safely because I would feel terrible inside if I'm like, wait, so I was just sitting in there running my mouth.
Right.
And then I let this sister walk outside and
something
XYZ, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Dog, or even or this one here too, man. You see a brother shooting this shot, niggas get a little aggressive,
Yeah.
hand motions, whatever. You good?
Yeah.
And she,
And
you know,
Trip can tell
she
you about
like,
a story
yeah, I'm
that
good.
happened.
Or yeah, you dig what I'm
That
saying?
happened
So-
to us one time. We was at I don't know what it's called now, but it was Stonefly.
Okay.
And it was a homegirl. We were just all hanging out as a group of friends.
Right.
And it was like some guy who was coming so aggressively
Mhm.
at one of our female friends. I believe that he depicted that, okay, he didn't care, that like I think he was able to, okay, that's not one of their girls. And he was like trying to shoot his shot, but like we had kind of knew, like, fam, she ain't feeling you. Because if she was
Right.
feeling you, we would be like, all right, go do your thing, ma.
Right.
We here if you need us.
Right.
But it had got to a certain point where it was like, okay, now we finna have to whoop this dude ass.
Man, it's going to
because
happen.
he can't respect this woman's
Right.
space.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or at least, you know what? Hey, fam, come on, dog. I'll buy you a beer. You're going to have to let her alone.
Yeah.
You just gonna
Yeah,
have to leave
man.
her alone.
Like, for real.
You know, so ain't finna be none of that bitch. You stuck up ass bitch. Nah,
Yeah.
ain't none of that.
Like, nah,
fam.
man.
She
Like,
ain't feeling it.
and it's
You need to,
good
get on
dudes.
about your business.
It's good dudes like us that
Yeah.
like we hold our people accountable.
And you
We
know
not
what
here
I
wilding
did?
out.
You know what I did while the sisters was coming down on all of us? Just let her.
Yeah.
I'm a married dude, fam. I know motherfuckers vent. I know women vent.
Mm-hmm.
Go on and vent, sis.
And
I know you ain't
yeah.
talking about me, but after some months, okay, I know where you coming from,
Mm-hmm.
but you're gonna have to chill that all of us shit.
I remember
dig what I'm saying?
something. I remember when that was happening. It
Yeah.
had got really hot a few years ago, and I remember having conversations with people like offline. It was like, well, speak. I know you're not yada yada yada, but sometimes y'all. I'm like, but you can't tell me I know y'all not, and then
Exactly.
say y'all.
Exactly.
That
we
don't
gonna
work.
figure this out. I'm on your side.
That doesn't work. So
Nah.
like you have an ally here. So
Right.
like, so yeah. So Trip, what do you think? How are you? You're now you're here for cleanup. What you gonna say about the Me Too movement?
He forgot the topic.
I did.
My fault, fam. I be rambling and shit. I'm sorry, bro.
I don't
rambling
have.
sometimes.
I don't have any qualms with it.
You ain't scared
You
of
know,
it?
For what? I'm not
Exactly.
out here
You ain't that
molesting
dude,
and
right?
Word up.
raping people and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
You know what I'm saying?
taking nothing that's not
demanding mouth shots
You know.
for promotions and shit.
You know,
Right.
I'm not even in a position of power to do no shit
Remember
like
when
that.
motherfuckers was like, you was a sap for that shit. The way I came up, dog.
Mhm.
You, fuck is you doing with that young ass?
Yeah, man.
You 21, dog. She in high school. Fuck wrong with you,
Yeah.
fam?
Yeah.
Well, she a junior, she a senior. Nigga, I still 3. Soft, dude. You
Yeah.
just, but that shit gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think movements of empowerment like that are
Yeah.
needed.
Yep.
I think it's sad that you have some people who will try to pervert those movements.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's
use
very well
it
said.
for their own benefit or their own gain.
Mm.
But I mean, people need to have a voice, and sometimes we find our voice through other people.
Mm.
So I mean, that was that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I think for years people knew like the music industry was fucked up, the film industry was fucked up.
Right.
Yeah.
But if nobody says anything about it, nobody points out the fact that I could only get this part because this person said if I didn't do this or that, or
Mhm.
yay or nay, this or that, then
Mhm.
you know I wasn't gonna work again.
That motherfucker's
You
still
know.
in jail.
You know, and it's a bunch of those cases that came up,
Yep.
and I'm sitting here trying to figure out like, so what happened? Like, you know, the whole the film dude, was it Weinstein?
Yeah.
Where is he at?
Weinstein.
I heard that Russell Simmons was accused of had some allegations
He
against
left
him,
the country.
and I never heard about anything about that. And you know, I know some people got offended when they said that, but then when you think about like, you know, I think shit wasn't Kimura like a teenager when
Something
he
like
married
that.
her, and
Yeah.
you know, shit like that. And so I mean, I'm going to believe it's legit. But even though it's legit, there's always some people who, you know, want to take shit and fuck it up.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
I mean, it was needed. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's still needed. And
Yeah, and I think what it does, I think it kind of just raises the level of awareness.
Mhm.
So at least
I just
that stuff won't happen.
I just don't.
you
Only
know.
thing I didn't like is like the one dude, the buff actor dude, the black dude.
Cruz,
Is that his
Terry
name?
Crews,
When he came out and said that it happened to him, I think he was shunned, and I don't like that
he was
because
Oh, because he didn't whoop dude ass.
well, here's the thing: is like dudes can and are victims just like
Oh, for
girls.
sure.
So
Mhm.
you know there are dudes that are victims of rape. There are dudes that are
Mhm.
victim of molestation. There are dudes that are
Mhm.
victim of domestic
Yeah.
violence. And when a dude comes forward and he admits
Yeah, he
or
was
says
laughed
that this
at.
thing,
They
like,
forget that part,
you know,
though, fam.
he's stepping out on the same
Mhm.
thin ice that the chick is stepping out on,
Yep.
and he should be as respected in
Yep.
given the same
He survived through the
platform,
bullshit just like they
Hey,
did.
fam.
as
It's part
a
of the
girl
pun-
who did it.
It's part of the punishment for us.
Yeah.
No,
When we go to jail, the shit that happened in jail, nigga, that's part of the punishment.
Yeah.
I mean, but girls
When we
get raped
come
in jail
forward.
too.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
part of the punishment, fam.
You know, I mean, girls
But it's
girls
never-
get raped in jail
right,
too.
but
I mean,
it's never part of the punishment.
Right.
But that is
yeah.
that's the joke.
Yeah.
We done all
Yeah.
done laughed at them jokes in the movies,
Yeah.
fam. A dude gonna get raped when he get to jail. That shit funny. Remember
Yeah.
Nasty Nate from Half Baked?
Word.
That shit was hilarious.
Word.
You're
You know
gonna
what I'm
raise
saying?
bitch.
Remember in Boondocks?
Word.
What
Yeah.
was Tom's greatest fear? I'm
Yeah.
going to jail and be anally raped and all that old shit.
I'm gonna be real. That shit
was hilarious.
Listen, that kept me on a straight and narrow. I said,
Um,
look,
you see what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
go to jail because
So,
listen,
but-
at that
but-
time I was small in
Right.
stature. I'm like, you know what?
to his
I ain't doing no crimes, bro. Like,
point, I mean, it's and you know what? The ladies laugh at them jokes too.
That's true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
And I'm saying this shit is as serious as it is. It's
Yeah.
serious as a heart attack. I
Yeah.
understand that.
And
But we got to understand the whole. It's more to it than just that one side.
Yeah, because if it's going to be a legit movement and
Yeah.
you want it to be respected,
yeah.
then it can't be a double standard within
Nope.
the movement.
Yeah, and that's the place that we got to get to. We got to get to just like, let's just have this even playing field, and if we're in this era of equality, let's just have it.
No?
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we have hit our time. We like to keep it, exactly where we say we're going to keep it, right around at about an hour.
Right.
So yeah, I love how we can start this show talking about something where we joking and laughing, and then you can get to see a different side of us, which is truly the essence of the Melodrama Podcast, y'all.
Hold
So thank y'all again for tuning into episode 6, and until next time, peace.
I gotta Google the title. The fuck is the mellow part?
Melodrama is one word.
Melodrama.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
pissed.
But the mellow part
was like, I ain't
of
gonna
mellow.
make
Like the root word, like look it up in
God.
Latin or some shit. What the fuck? Mellow
What
mean?
mellow
He
means?
took melodrama and kind of broke it in half.
Right.
So like it's gonna like it will be mellow is what he was saying, and then
I feel you.
But then it goes to drama.
then it'll be
Right.
some like we not always gonna see eye to eye, and we don't always see eye to eye. So
And the other part of the title is like there may be drama, but it's never gonna go overboard to where
Right.
there's fighting because it's like it's gonna be level. It's gonna be level-headed and it's gonna be healthy conversations
Right.
and more of like discussions on these touchy subjects that people can't talk about. They feel like they get aggressive and they start fighting.